or shut the door. I can't decide what to do. Closed will make it seem as though someone is in there, sleeping, studying, hooking up, wanting privacy. As though maybe I have a friend in there with whom I have an actual connection. Something. Open will remind me that there is no one in there. Truly, I have no idea what to do. Minutes tick by. Suddenly, I lurch forward, grab the handle, and slam it shut. That room does not exist. I rush away and quickly close my own door. I cannot get back into bed fast enough. I scramble to pull the bedding up to my chin in some kind of crazy fit. Why would Carmen come by my room? It's inexplicable. My toes are wiggling wildly, and I clap my feet together to calm them down. I fan my body with the sheets before again smoothing the fabric, making sure the top fold is exact. Simon insisted on getting me new sheets, even though I already had one set, and he washed and even ironed these for me before we left home. He looked terribly disappointed when I tried to turn down these new sheets. "You can't have just one set of sheets, please? For me, just this 1 year, have a second set," he pleaded. "The thread count is off the charts." So I'd thanked him and accepted the gift of high thread count. The feel of the heavyweight cotton is less familiar than the inexpensive, scratchy sheets that I'd often slept on when growing up, and so I am moderately uncomfortable and tempted to pull the old ones from my closet and remake the bed. But in an effort to make Simon happy, I stick with these. He's been trying for years to give me a new normal. I wish I could let him, but my history is too tainted for him to fix. I stopped hoping for stability when I was 10. It was a good long run of optimism, if you ask me. But when I turned 10, it became obvious that I was unadoptable. No one would want a shy, uninteresting, skittish child who was well past the cute baby stage. I closed my eyes and stroked the sheets over and over, trying to manage the anxiety that always comes with revisiting the past. I remember a very kind social worker who picked me up from a home placement when I was around 8. It was New Year's Day, with sleeting rain stabbing at the mounds of snow, and she must have adjusted her pink wool scarf a dozen times a minute in her nervousness. What a depressing job she had. I can still see the smiling faces of the parents and their 2 biological children as they all hugged me goodbye and waved, wishing me well and thanking me for staying with them. Thanking me, as though I'd been an exchange student who just stopped in temporarily to experience the culture of an upper-class Massachusetts family, as though they'd been hosting me for fun. But at least I ate well, went to a good school, and got to take ballet for those 6 months. Ballet classes, however, were not worth the heartbreak that came with being told it was time to go. My childhood was a constant exchange of new schools, new rooms, new houses, new neighborhoods, new families. I think about how many teachers and classmates I had to meet, how many times I had to start over. Then there were birthdays, either overly celebrated or entirely forgotten. My breathing picks up, and I squeeze my fingers over the fabric, trying to remind myself that I have more now than I ever expected. I should be reassured. There is Simon. He promised he wasn't going anywhere. He adopted me. He signed papers, for God's sake. Legally, he can't go anywhere. So, he is stuck with me. My phone jars me from my impending escalation. Steffi. She's the only person in the world I'd talk to now. I wipe my face and cough to clear my throat. "Hey, you!" "Hey, back!" Steffi shouts happily. Immediately, I am comforted. Steffi has been the one exception to the endless proof that the world is unstable and unreliable. From the moment we met when we were 14, we have been partners in survival. For only 3 months, we lived in the same foster family with 4 other kids, but 3 months were all we needed to cement our friendship. "How is California?" I asked.